Hey guys, welcome back to Micho Makes. My name is Micho. I like to make stuff. Today we've got part number 70 of the Toyota Sprinter Trueno AE86 by DeAgostini. This is the 1/8 scale massive model that we're building together. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this one. Alright, starting off, we've got our cover there. Got another box. Got a part here, and oh, take a look. The other back seat, so we know exactly what we're doing. Did the exact same thing last week. And we've got a book. Let's take a look at the book. Okay, let's just jump right into the magazine here. Okay, so it looks like we are talking about Nissan again today. And specifically about the Skylines, right? Alright, I'll let you guys take a gander of that right there. Use Google Translate if you like on your screen. Just point your phone at the screen and it'll be able to read it out to you. I did take a peek at this too as well. And I guess this was called the Lovers Skyline or something like that. I don't know. You can see the couple back there. Probably in promotional material. Oh my gosh, look at that one. The 2000 GTR. I love that look. It's so funny, these guys who are mod these vehicles too as well. They'll like angle the headlights in towards it to make it look kind of angry. I love that. I love that look. I'll go ahead and let you guys get focused on this so you can read it if you'd like. But the Skyline. Take a look at this bottom part here too as well. I would love to have a Skyline, an older Skyline. These are so cool. These cars are so cool. And they, they're pretty basic. They just work, but man, they turn heads. Such a cool car. The interior of the Skyline is really, really nice too. I mean, they called Skyline Godzilla for, right? Or I mean, it's the R34 at least. But it's such a cool car. Okay, next section they're talking about the Toyo Petto SA. I actually don't know anything about these cars, honestly. They feature them. This is not the first time I've talked about them, but something that's pretty cool. I've never really worked on these, or actually not worked on these, but like at least seen them on the road, and I don't know too much about them. So go ahead and pause the screen now and take a look at that. Maybe a chance when I actually give you in focus. There you go. And read up about it. Here's the interior. It's very, very like early 70s, almost late 60s vibe too as well. You can definitely see the inspirations around even the steering wheel, There's this other specs as well. Cool. There's a Toyo Petto SA. And looky here. Look at exactly what we're doing. So, we've seen this before. We'll kind of blast through it again this time. Let's get this back end opened up. Or, sorry, the bag opened up. And then we'll take a look at the parts real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, starting off, we've all seen this before, but it's just the opposite side. This is another seat back here. Take a peek at that. Looks really cool. Super high quality. We'll zoom in actually a little bit too as well. Just so you can kind of get the full experience. We've got our bracket here, and don't forget, we have to align these small parts at the bottom, not the top of this seat. Got the backing plate here marked with an R. This is plastic. Oh, and then this bracket's actually metal. Just to let you know. We've got a couple springs. One spring, two springs, and again, I've said this before on all the cushions. Like, I don't really see how these springs help. It's pretty funny. Got the bracket here on the back of the seats. Got some AP screws. And we've got some AM screws right there. All right. Let's get started. Get this one done quick. Okay, so we saw this last week. We'll just blast it out real quick again. But remember, we took this bracket piece, shoved this under here. You know, which side goes on what. The small kind of hinge side goes right there. So you're, you know that. Pull this out just a little bit like that. And we've got that set. Then we're going to take our seat here, place it on this side over here, and it gets placed on these notches right there. Kind of see those there. Actually, I'm going to grab the bracket hold downs here, and actually do need to get some AP screws. So pull that out. AP screws too as well. And this gets placed right here. Let's make sure this gets pushed out some. Placed right there. Make sure you guys can actually see. Right where it needs to be, just like that. See that joint? Take one of these hold downs. Kind of bounce this right there. So I'll hold it with my finger. Get the screwdriver that is not ready to go, which I should have gotten ready to go. See it there being held down. But check we're all good. Good. I'm not going to tighten out just yet. The other one kind of ready. All right, ready. Place it just like that. This other one here. Good. Looks like we're set on that one. And we can move on to the next part. You can see how much this gets kind of reclined. That's a really cool look, but not done yet. Okay. Next step is we're taking this backing plate, placing these springs right there. Actually, yeah, I gotta open up the next screws. So we're gonna be using these 4 AM screws. Just drop those right there. Get one ready. Whoops, keeps falling. Gotta meet the springs with the seat. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna hold this down, just like so. Okay, and with that screw, we're done. Pretty short part today, but pretty impactful. Take a look at that. at that back seat. I love the carpet look and the fact that it does look like the interior. Obviously, this is kind of overbalanced because it's not bolted into like the seat itself, but you can kind of get a good gauge of what's going to look like in the car. So we're not attaching it in the car today. That will be for the next part, but you can kind of get a good sense of how these seats would sit in the AE86 in the back seat. Well, I do want to thank you guys for joining me today on the part number 70 of the Toyota Sprinter Trueno AE86 by DeAgostini. Really do appreciate your support in these videos. I know it's been taking a long time. We've hit a kind of a milestone at part number 70. We've got 40 more left. We've already done 70. You got 40 more left, but we're killing it. All right. But I do want to appreciate you sticking with me. It's a long series too as well, but I really do appreciate you. Thanks very much. We'll see you guys in the next one in part number 71, where we will be looking at. Okay. So that looks like panel piece. Make sure that's in focus for you. Panel piece for the rear. So I would not be surprised if this is the extra part that's going to be added on to the back of what we've currently made for the interior. And then this gets attached to as well. But again, thanks very much for joining me. I'll see you guys in part number 71. Bye for now.